Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel. This is the first video on this channel talking about the science. Now, before talking about the main part, I'm going to give a context who I am. I'm professionally a doctor and I had a medical degree. And along with that, I do my own research in the science field, not just in the biology department, but also I do the research in the physics and the chemistry because this is something that I really like, not just because I am professionally a doctor, but also I do like to talk about it because I really like to do the research and look at the different things in the science, what the thing is going and all that stuff. So this channel, you're going to be expecting me to talk about debunking or talking about the things about the science uh, from a doctor perspective, and I'm gonna be chunking down or I'm gonna be breaking down into easy digestible things so that it's easy for a normal layman or person who is not from the science background to digest them, because often these scientific paper articles or books or research are seem uh, so hard for a normal person to understand it because they contain the words or the terms or the codes that are more scientific, that are more related to the medical terms or scientific terms, whatever it is, and it's not that always easy to understand from a normal layman perspective, and I totally understand that. So this channel is focusing about me talking about the different parts of the science. We're gonna cover the biology as well. We're gonna cover the physics and chemistry, all related to the science. We're gonna talk about the research, about the things, about the scientific papers, about the different parts of the human body, about the science, the metaphysics, the quantum physics, the planets, all that stuff. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk what the research has been done so far, what you can take away from that, and what you could expect from that. And also, I'm going to talk about what are the limitations of the science, where is the limitation of the science, what you can take it, what it could actually help you with, and that will really going to help you as maybe you are from the science background or maybe not from the science background, whatever it is, it will going to help you understand whether you want to go with the science in that particular area or subject or not, because I'm going to talk about what's there in the research, plus also I'm going to talk about the limitation of the research, also going to talk about the what my own experience, what are my own thoughts on that particular opinion on that particular subject, and then I'm going to talk about the final conclusion, what I think, and then the final thing is in your hands whether you want to go with that thing or whether you don't want to go with that. Whatever, this channel is dedicated to talking about the science topics. We're going to be covering the biology part, the physics part, and the chemistry part, the research, the latest, the modern research, and a little bit about the history, if it history is related to us at all in the present scenario. So this is the first video on this channel, and that's the channel we're going to look like. So if you're interested in this kind of topic about knowing more about the science, and you want to decide by after knowing about the topics whether you want to go with that or whether you don't want to go with that, then do give this video a big like and consider subscribing if you are interested in such kind of videos, because I'm going to talk from my own point of view because I'm a medical doctor. So I'm gonna covering the things based on what I know, what I understand, also what other scientific papers and research papers and other doctors and scientists talk about it. So we're gonna talk about all that. And if you are interested in, or if you want me to cover any with topics related to the science and covering them in the videos and actually breaking down into the simple digestible consumable parts, then do let me know in the comment section below. But today I'm going to talk about the most common and most important topic: do science have all the answers for this world or not? Is science enough for you to have an amazing, beautiful, satisfying, happy and amazing life? Is it really sufficient? Is science is sufficient or not? Let's talk about that. This is very controversial topic, and everyone has their own opinion and suggestion about this. Personally, what I think, I'm gonna be talking about that. It may or may not be applicable to you. Your thoughts and opinion may be different from what I'm saying, and other doctors, other scientists would be having their own opinion, and that's totally normal, totally okay with that. I'm just gonna share what I think, what I believe in. Personally, I think that Science does help us in getting the answers to some of the questions that we are looking for. With the help of the science, we know how our body work, what we need to eat, what we need to do, what we need to take care. Also, it helps us in understanding the different natures phenomenon, different natures law, different phenomenon of the reflection, the evolution, that there is so many things that we learn from the science, and they really help us in understanding and getting some clarity out of it, and they are really really helpful. But personally, I think that even though the science has did so much research, so many people have been working in the past for several years on the subjects, still I think that there are certain limitation in the science, especially when we talk about the quantum physics, when we are trying to measure the energy, because for measuring the energy it has to be in the form of the matter, and you can only measure it when an energy strike a matter. You can't measure it when it's in the non-physical form, because the scanners or the detectors or the machines or devices, whatever you call it, they only gonna detect an energy when it's actually striking a matter and creating some kind of an image, or creating some kind of a reflection or something on the scanner or on a device. So they can't actually measure them when it's just going from one level to next without striking any matter. They only can measure it when it's reached to the next level, or when it's there on the previous level, when it's in the form of the matter. So that's kind of like a limitation. This is not just in the quantum physics limitation. I think that this limitation is there in other fields of the science as well. Even though the sciences help us in so much, in so many different areas, it's still helping us, and still people are working on that. There is so much new technology coming up. It's helping the people. It's really really amazing, and I'm extremely grateful for that, because I have a career in the science, and I've been in this field for pretty long. Of course, I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm an artist and designer as well. I do have my business as well, but I also from the medical background. So I'm so grateful for the science for all those things, but there are certain limitations to everything. Science doesn't have the answers to all the questions that you have about the universe, about your human body, about everything. Still, we don't have all the answers. Still, there are so many topics, there are so many subjects where we are lacking the information, where we are lacking the research, where we don't know about it, where we don't have the data. So it is helpful to know about the science thing. It's really helpful to know and read the papers, scientific papers. It's really helpful, but there are certain limitations. It doesn't have all the answers. So if you're looking for all the answers, you may not be getting from the science, but still you get so many answers from it. That's what I can say. So that was the thing that I'm covering here, about whether science has all the answers or not. So it doesn't have all the answers, but it has many of the answers that could help you in your life, in your day-to-day activities, in knowing about your body, about the universe, about so many things in the life. So hopefully I've answered this particular question in this video. Let me know what you think. If you want me to cover any particular topic in the science, let me know in the comment section below. I would really love to hear from you. But that's it for this first video. That's kind of like an introductory video of what exactly you can expect from a channel, but also covering the question, the most important question: does science have all the answers or not? So hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know what you think. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.